They got some good
Right.
shit there.
They do. I need to re-up my membership. One of the greatest shows I've ever fucking watched is on that, and that's Bosch. If you have not watched Bosch, God damn it, I'm gonna fucking pay myself $1 and kick you in the dick.
Oh shit!
One of the greatest cop drama kind of shows ever.
Oh, I gotta check it out. Hey,
I read the books, so
oh, nice.
like it's even my mom likes the character, and you know what I mean.
Yep.
But yeah, I'll have to watch. But yeah, having to have Amazon, Hulu, DC, and now the fucking mouse and Netflix. It's like,
I mean,
God
it's almost like having a fucking cable bill again because it starts adding up.
Plus, I gotta have my internet bill. You know, it's like, holy balls.
I was like, fuck, I got rid of cable because I didn't want to deal with that anymore, and I just got internet and Netflix and well, the Amazon.
Yeah, we got internet and basic cable. And it's like $150 a month.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And then we have Netflix, which is what, $14.99.
Well, like I said, I try to lower my bills even lower than that. So, like I said, I just went with the regular internet for just internet from Quest. Fuck, I just traveled back in time. CenturyLink.
Yeah, we were going to go with them, but they don't have a high enough for the volume that we use the internet in this house.
Well, luckily, like I said, I've for what we do, I mean, we got that whatever for life price. Hopefully they keep their end of the bargain. Hopefully they don't force us to like have to upgrade, you know, with all that net neutrality bullshit that they did, you know.
Oh, God damn it.
They took
Don't
that
even
away.
get me started on that.
Yeah. Well, no, because that's a show for another day. But like I said, we've talked about, hey, this show's been a lot of fun, man. We talked about someone who, like you said, they allowed us to dream, to shoot for the stars.
Right.
To let us know, hey, it's okay to be a fucking little different mutant running around.
Yeah. You can be 100% different from everybody else, and it's okay because, you know.
You can still be the hero even if you're flawed.
You can be the hero of your own story.
Yep.
And that's something that's going to go along, you know, stay with us for forever. You know what I mean? We will always.
Could you imagine 200-300 years from now if, you know, shit gets all weird up and people are worshiping Marvel characters, you know, like Greek mythology, right? Like Zeus and.
That would be awesome. Like,
not awesome,
you'd go to the casino and you'd be like, "Come on, Lady Domino, I need some luck today." You know, as you roll in the dice.
So Tony Stark would be the patron saint of technology, or
right?
Shit.
The patron saint of knowledge.
Oh gosh, and of course, well, I guess Thor. I guess what is he, Viking mythology?
Yeah,
Norse mythology would continue a little bit thanks to Thor.
Right.
But
and then you'd have Doctor Strange as the god of travel, the patron saint of traveling.
Oh,
and then
gosh, you know what? That kind of sounds like going into fucking idiocracy, you know, when hospitals are named Saint Gods.
Right.
And if you're unscannable, you're on the shit list.
Right.
Unscannable. Anyway.
Unscannable.
Oh, fuck. Shit.
We're living idiocracy. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, we're pretty much at the beginning stages. I've always said I'm staying away from Fuddruckers.
And Costco.
Welcome to Costco. I love you. Shit.
Leave me alone.
Like I said, I'm not a big fan of Starbucks right now, but it's going to get a hell of a lot interesting.
Well, I can't say that. I drink a lot of Starbucks.
No, well, you know, going to Starbucks,
I'm going to be part of the problem. I will be part of the problem. I love Starbucks.
No, I'm just saying, I'm not a big fan of Starbucks right now, but once they start offering hand jobs and stuff like that, you know,
I ain't got time for that.
I'm like, we ain't got time for that.
Well, we already have a movie star or whatever you want to call him in the Oval Office. We got fucking Monster and rock stars being fucking given everywhere. All we're waiting for is just for them to start being, you know, hosing them out over the plants, and we're there.
Holy shit.
We're there. What's left?
That's what plants need.
Right, Rockstar.
Electrolytes or whatever it was Brondo back then. I guess it was supposed to be mocking Gatorade.
Right. Well, it'll be Monster Plant Life.
I don't know, man.
It has
that taurine.
What plants need.
Taurine. Isn't that made from bull's balls?
I don't know what the fuck
they dry them up, powder it, and then mix it into the...
It's like Glimmer Man. What is this shit, man? Oh, that's powdered deer penis.
Oh, man.
Hey, it works.
Holy shit, man.
Well, this has been fun.
Yeah, man. And we've paid a tribute. I mean, and we've celebrated the life of an icon. Someone who, I mean, reality, I mean, some of our moral compasses have been guided by that shit. With great power comes great responsibility. In other words, do the right thing,
Yep.
Kind of like, you know how to do it,
And for me, hey, it's okay. You can be an asshole and still do good in life.
Yeah, pretty much. Hey.
That's kind of how I am.
Well, like I said, all superheroes are... That's the beauty about the Marvel. They all have their issues, I mean. And it's okay.
Oh, speaking of characters and different things, I just remembered. I gotta give a shout out to somebody. So let me pull it up so I can find it. All right.
Yeah.
Because this shit is pretty fucking dope. This dude went above and beyond, and it was. No, I think it was. You can go on and talk while I find it. It's gonna be a minute.
Alrighty. Well, one thing that we always do, and I'm not going to forget this time, if you have any ideas or if you like the show and you'd like to shoot us an email, cursory.overload@gmail.com. Let us know what you think of the show, how we're doing, any ideas, anything that you'd like us to talk about. Cursory.overload@gmail.com.
That's right. Please hit us up. Okay, so I found it. And here, there's a little bit of a backstory to this, okay?
All right.
Somebody had on Instagram had posted a picture that they had drawn of Jean Grey, right? And they had put the caption on there talking about this is what Cyclops was in love with. This was the love of Cyclops, and it was a really, really well done. Well, I don't know if they painted it or if they just found it. I don't know how they came across it. But anyways, I had posted about how nicely done it was, and it was really badass. But I said, I've always had a morbid curiosity because Cyclops having to wear those red lenses all the time.
Yeah,
he sees everything with a red tint. I said, I've often wondered, thought it would be cool if somebody who has, not me, because I can't draw or paint to save my fucking life. Like my stick figures have scoliosis, okay? But if somebody were to do a whole series of the X-Men through the eyes of Cyclops. Kind of like, because all the colors would just kind of be a little bit skewed. They'd all have a red kind of tint to it. I just thought it'd be kind of a neat thing. Well, anyways, this cat... he goes by the Instagram, I guess, handle. Is that the proper term? Wicked is good. Wicked is good. Thomas sent me a picture, and he was like, "There, of this Jean Grey that they had posted, but with a red hue, like a pinkish, peaches, salmon colored hue to the entire picture." And he messaged me. He said, "There you go. This is what Cyclops sees." And I don't know. I just thought that was. Really, really dope. And I wanted to give him a shout out. I'll message him and see if it's okay if I put it up on the website. Because I'll send it to you, but I won't put it up on the website until I have.
Okay.
Until I have his permission
from the artist. Yeah, by all means.
But yeah, it was really cool. I want to make sure he had a shout out. So if any of you are artists out there or anything of the like, send it to me. Cursory Overload. You can find me on there. And by all means, we'll give you a shout out. And,
cursory.overload@gmail.com. Yeah, definitely. Hey, wow. That's pretty cool. Yeah, big shout out to all the people that co-work with us too, the ones listening. Hopefully not naked in the shower, but hopefully they're listening.
I hope they're not fucking doing that shit in the shower, god damn it. What?
Dang, I heard some stuff,
I remember what you were talking about. Yeah, hey, if he's doing that, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, it's a mental image I don't need right now.
Hey, you got your phone?
What's up? Apparently I do. There we go.
So you can kind of see what it looked like.
Oh, I see. Wow.
Yeah, it was just something really kind of simple, but it just turned out really cool. It was like, whoa, kind of dope.
Big shout out to him. That's whoa.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know if he just colored it that color or if he was the one that actually did the whole painting or whatever. I don't know the whole backstory, but
all right. Well, once you get the okay, let me know and we'll put it in the gallery in Cursory Overload. It's cursoryoverload.com.
Right. Check us out. Check us out. See our pictures. See our ugly mugs.
Yeah, pretty much.
If anything else, if you guys have any questions about us, let us know. I don't think there's really too much that we won't answer.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Depends.
I'm a pretty open book. I don't give a fuck. The old white dude. That reminds me. Hey, I'm going to be trying to get a hold of ancestry.dna.com or whatever that is. My 23 or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh fuck! I was listening. That was one of the commercials for one of the podcasts I was listening to yesterday, and I thought about that. I'm like, because they had like a $49 special if you order two, and I'm like, do I really want to know? I'm like,
I have always wondered. So
I'm
going to order it, and then if I do decide to order it, I will read it on the podcast. I will not read it until we get on. We'll do a whole episode on it.
Oh, all right. I don't know. Let's see if Mrs. Pato doesn't come up with any more additional bills for me to pay, and I have a little extra money, I'll do it too. But we'll see.
It'd be kind of cool, kind of see what I am, Well,
you're a 95% asshole. The rest, I don't know.
That's about right. You know me all too well.
Well, it takes one to know one,
It's like 95% asshole, 5% perv. So
kind of like that. It takes one to know one. So I'm just saying. All right, man. So, I hope you've all enjoyed today's show. I mean, basically, it's a tribute to someone who's no longer with us and left us an awesome legacy, and for years to come. I mean,
he'll always be part. He'll always be with us. Like I said earlier, for me, it was the first time somebody famous had died that I was like, I need to talk.
Actually gave a care about it, like legitimately.
Yeah, like I was like, dude.
I think it's the fact that he made himself so accessible to people. The fact that he went to the Comic Cons and you could take a picture. Sure, they charge you, but come on, everything, hey.
Right, he's got to make a living.
Exactly. So, I mean, that's understandable. But what I'm saying is he made himself accessible in a way that not many people in his position do. I mean, some people, they think they're just too good for that.
Right.
Unless you belong to a certain level of whatever.
And what's crazy is he has made himself accessible 30, 40 years after he really stopped writing and drawing.
Well, if 2008 when they redid Iron Man, that's when everything sparked up. So there's another lesson there that we can learn from Stan the Man Lee, that sometimes when you start something, it doesn't take off right at the beginning.
Oh, but if you that's so right now.
I mean, if you stick with it, look at him. He did what he enjoyed till his last day.
Yep. And that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing this shit till we fucking die.
95. Well, not or whatever. Podcasting.
I want to live forever podcasting.
You know what I'm saying? Live forever. Whenever I die, but I want my dying days, my last days, I want to do what I like. I want to be podcasting. I want to, If I'm in a nursing home pinching nurses, oh, wait a minute, we can't do that.
That's right. I'm going to die rubbing one out while on a podcast.